I am trying out a new camera. Mr. Reed's got me a camera, like an actual camera. Like this is my phone. I'm not having to use my phone right now to film this YouTube video. Very exciting for me. So like this is a big step. I didn't do any preparation with this camera. Literally got it out of the box and now I'm recording. Probably need to watch some YouTube videos on how to use it in different settings, but we're just going with it. Hopefully this works. So I just got this camera in the mail, and then I've been getting so much book mail since moving into this house that our new post carrier probably thinks that I own a small bookshop. Has been so many books all at once, and that has never really happened. I haven't ever done a book unboxing YouTube video because I don't really get many books in the mail. I do have some like repeat authors and then a couple of publishers that I get physical books in from, but I don't get them every month. So it's really just hit or miss month to month if I get a book in the mail or not. So this has felt like a lot. I mean, I have 7 books plus the ones that I've bought, which I'm going to share all with you. Some of these haven't come out yet. Some of them are out. So let me know if you're interested in any of these and if I should bump them up on my TBR. A couple of them I will be reading in the Christmas season. I'm excited for that, and we'll get into those toward the end. Let's go through some book mail. First is The Book Club for Troublesome Women. This is a historical fiction set in the 1960s, and it is 4 neighbors who become unlikely friends because of the book club that they start. And it is about friendship, nostalgia, and figuring out where women really fit in the 1960s as housewives. I have not really seen this around social media. I posted a reel with it on Instagram recently, and everyone who commented saying they read it said they loved it. So if you've read this, let me know. It came out this year, I believe in March 2025. And so would love to hear if you've read this and your thoughts on it. But this sounds really promising, probably like a mashup of historical fiction and women's lit. And I got this one from Harper Muse. Stepping into the suspense genre is The Red Cottage by Hannah Linder. I have only read one other book by her. I just thought that her books were Regency romance. And so when I read the other book that I've read of hers, I had no clue what was going on because it's actually like Regency romance with a side of suspense, which is a super fun mashup. I don't know anyone else who is kind of like mashing up those genres. And this is Spice Free No Language, and this is by Barber Publishing. If you're looking for a kind of twist on the normal like Christian romance that you find on the shelves or from Christian publishers, she has a side of suspense in her books and would definitely recommend checking her out. Another suspense novel by Jamie Jo Wright. I just got this in the mail from the publisher. I absolutely love working with Bethany House. I'm actually 25% into this right now. This is set in, oh goodness, I should know, 1890. 1890 and present day. I love a dual timeline narrative. And again, it's Christian suspense, no language, no spice. Really love what Jamie Jo Wright is doing in the market. This one is available. I'm gonna have all these books linked in the caption. Now into the Christmas books. I'm going to start with the 2 that I got from the publishers, and I'm going to go into one that an author sent me. The first one is Mary Myrtle. This is my 3rd Myrtle book. I purchased 1, and then I've gotten 2 from the publisher. St. Martin's Griffin is the publisher for this. I'm on the reviewer program, and I didn't realize that they did the Myrtle books, and so I'm very excited to be able to sign up for the Myrtle books as they publish more. This one is specifically for Christmas. It's 25 puzzles, so it's perfect for Advent. It'll be a super cute gift exchange if you're gonna do like a white elephant gift exchange. I think it goes through, yeah, so each puzzle is actually like dated. So this is dated December 1st. You could technically do one a day through the month of December leading up to Christmas, but the whole thing is trying to find Santa. Here, I'll show you a few pages. If you know like Sudoku books or crossword puzzle books, it's a book like you physically write in this. The beginning shows you how to do the puzzles, and then as you go on, the puzzles get more intense. So each puzzle is its own, almost like solitary clue is how I think about it. And then the whole book itself has a big mystery. So like this one is finding Santa. Each puzzle leads us closer to figuring out where Santa Claus is. I highly recommend Myrtle if you like logic puzzles or murder mysteries. This is a fun something to do with your mind that's not doom scrolling. Love these. We'll have it linked in the caption. I am the most excited about this book. And whenever the publisher, I got this from Crossway, whenever the publisher sent this out as like an option to choose, I'm obsessed. I'm like obsessed with this whole line of books, and that is The Biggest Story Bible. And they're just gorgeous, and I love how they're written. It's great for a range of ages. This technically on the back says ages 6 through 12. This is specifically for Advent. I did not think it was gonna be this chunky, but I'm gonna use this with my girls. My oldest is 5, so we'll definitely be using this for the Advent season this year. But each day, so I believe there's 25 days. Each day is a little Advent. So it says day 1, it has your Advent reading, and then it's a flat book, and it has their gorgeous illustrations, and then it has the Bible reference, and it goes through all the prophecies that point to Christ's birth. I am obsessed with everything that this whole Biggest Story puts out. Let me see, pause. I also have, if you don't have this, highly recommend The Biggest Story Bible. And again, super chunky. I mean, look at this. As someone with an art degree, I just think that this is like the money they spent on these illustrations was so worth it. And I know they spent so much money on this. This stuff goes on sale all the time on Amazon. So we have the Bible and we have the family devotional. Some days, like for homeschool, if we're not doing, sorry, this really turned into just, maybe I should do a video just reviewing all these products that I have. But this is more for older kids. But if I want more of like a discussion, I can look at the questions they have through here. And they also have a QR code, and you can watch a video. If you don't have this Bible, you can watch the video via a QR code in here that goes along with the devotional. Again, just amazing resources that they're putting out. They also have a Bible homeschool curriculum, and it is goals that I use their Bible curriculum someday for homeschooling my littles. So we'll see if we get there. But until then, if you're looking for a kid-friendly Advent devotional, this is it. Like, highly recommend. I love this so much. So this is what I'll be doing with my girls this year, and I am very excited to recommend this to you and for you to add it into your Advent tradition as well. Moving on to author sent. So these are authors who sent me their books, and keeping with the Christmas theme is Love in the Castle Library by Anne Swindell. I actually don't know if this is truly a Christmas book, but I read her debut fictional novel last year, which is Christmas in the Castle Library, and this is Christmas. Would recommend reading this, especially coming up on Christmas, and I'm excited to get into this book. I am going to read it with my Christmas books, but I don't know if it's actually Christmas. But there's a castle mystery that they're trying to solve. There's some historical element and some spice-free, no language romance. So highly recommend. This is also a Christian romance, so there are some really great faith themes throughout, and this one had that as well. So highly recommend checking out Anne Swindell's books. I'm very, very, very excited to read this one this year. And the other book I've gotten from a author is a debut author, Zach Fox, and he has written Blades of Eternity and The Keeper of Peace. And this is book 1 of a middle grade Christian fiction fantasy book. It's published by Harvest House Publishers, and it says ages 8 to 12. So it's a true middle grade. And I have been, I love for myself reading middle grade, and think they can be kind of underrated for adults. There's some really great middle grades out there, but my girls are quickly coming up onto the 8 age range. My oldest is 5, so we're going to be there before we know it. And I have been trying to find books just like this that have faith themes throughout, that can keep that middle grade reader attention span. So I'm really excited to have this in my library and read this as well. And again, this is his debut book. Now on to the books that I have personally bought and spent my own money on that I've gotten in the mail. Thankfully, these came from Amazon, so they didn't come in like the publisher boxes that our mail carrier has to bring in. So these are not on his list of these people that just moved in have a mini black market book shop in their basement. So I actually shared this book in my fall TBR, and it was on sale for $7. And I had it in my Amazon cart. I don't know if you do this. I put books in my cart on Amazon and just let them simmer for a little bit. And it'll be maybe like a couple days or maybe a few weeks before I either finally like take them out. It's like, I'm just not gonna get that one, or I buy it. I'm talking about Shady Hollow by Juno Black. I should show you the book. I was actually buying an SD card for my new camera, and this had been simmering in my cart for like a week at the really low price of $7. And I went to check out, and this said, only one left. Do you want to add? And I said, well, yes, I do. So I added this. And this is a cozy murder mystery with animals as characters. And we've been reading Sophie Mouse to our girls at night. Mr. reads them, the Sophie Mouse books right now. And this feels like a grown-up version of Sophie Mouse to me. I am really excited to read it. This cover is so cute. And again, I have this listed on my fall TBR video, which you can check out up here if you haven't seen that yet, but I'm really, really excited to read this. And last but not least. Okay, so this whole story saga of these books, Mr. Reed's ordered the rest of the Red Rising books. So I have the first 3 books in paperback, and then me and my brother have hyped up Red Rising to Mr. Reed's for so long that he's hyped about it. And then he sees stuff on Bookstagram about like custom dust jackets, and he's pumped about those. He hasn't even read Red Rising yet. So I was like, we want to get dust jackets, we need to start buying the hardcovers, because I have the first 3 books, but they're all in paperback. So we had bought, it was like a Prime Day thing last year, I believe, and Red Rising and Dark Age were like super discounted. I mean, like probably less than $10 a piece. So we ordered those. So we had those 2 books. Well, then Lit Escalates just re-released their full cover, their full dust jacket cover for the Red Rising series. And so we ordered the whole set. We only had 2 out of the 6 of the hardcover books. So now Mr. Reed's ordered them all, and he used points. I think we got all these books for like less than $20 on Amazon, because he used all the points we have. I can't even lift all these up, but we bought the dust jackets for him. So we have all of these beautiful, that's upside down, all of these beautiful jackets. And I've only read the first 3 books, so I need to start reading these again. I've been trying to wait until there is a release date for Red God. Pierce Brown's taking his time with that, which I'm not upset about. Take as much time as you want, because it needs to be the perfect ending for this epic saga. I feel like if I read them too early, I'm gonna forget. I know I'll forget. But also, my brother has read all of these, and he is obsessed with Red Rising, and he's the one that got me to read them. So I think I need to have him on here, and him and I can do some recaps of all the books. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, because I would love to do some big spoilery recaps. I just need to figure out a way for my brother and I to film together, since he doesn't live here. Yeah, that would be fun. So anyway, those are all of our insane amount of books that we have gotten. Let me know which ones you are interested in, and I should bump up on my TBR to have a review for you. Or better yet, let me know the last book that you got in the mail, because book mail is just the best. Since we're still in the fall season, make sure you have checked out my 9 spice-free fall recs, because that is filled with a lot of great books that I loved, hopefully you will love. And they are all spice-free, and I go through each one with my normal content guide review type system from a biblical worldview. So I'd love for you to check that out, and you can do it right here. And if you haven't yet, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and you can do that with my face right there. Until next time, I hope all of your reads are 5 stars.